The week playing against Randy Moss, your defensive coordinators would go bald.
I never had a hamstring problem. Because I'm going to tell you why. Because I was not fast like this guy.
Most talented wide receiver ever born was Randy Moss.
Every generation looks for the next answer, the next arm, the next headline. But the league has always been about traits that last. Calm under pressure, consistency when it matters. That's why NFL players pay attention, because hype fades. But what works on Sundays always shows up.
This guy here changed the game in every aspect of changing the game. The week playing against Randy Moss, your defensive coordinators would go bald because they're telling you you don't understand how fast this guy is. You're on cover two after cover two after cover two. The safeties are so far back that if he gets off the jam, beats one, and catches a slant, he's out of there. Yeah. It was no way to defend this guy. And I was playing against Randy with a blown hamstring right here. You can see I'm 100 yards off. I know they're just gonna throw the ball deep, and it's gonna be a jump ball. And I couldn't even bend my leg. So then they said, okay, he's gonna play off. Let's go up there and make him come up and make the tackle. And Randy was a freak of nature. He had great hands, could run every route, but the deep ball was everything. When he throw that hand up,
It's over.
it's over. And Randy felt like there's no one in the NFL could run with him and play with him. That's the way he thought about the game.
Because no one could.
And no one could.
Yeah.
This guy changed the game of football.
Yeah, 23 touchdowns. I never had a hamstring problem. Because I'm going to tell you why. Because I was not fast like this guy. 4.25 in the 40.
Randy Moss.
Greatness looks different from the line of scrimmage. You don't see the routes first, you feel the panic. When a defense starts guessing, that's when you know something special is happening.
You just loved watching him practice. The catches he made, his speed, and his belief of what type of player he was going to be. When he told me, JR, man, I'm going to light it up. Man, I'm going to light it up against them Cowboys. He definitely wanted to show them what they had missed out on. In the National Football League, you have to be a confident player.
Don't stop giving me that ball.
Like he had it, and it was just, he believed that we were going to win the game even down to the last 3 seconds. You don't play the game to be in the Ring of Honor. You don't play the game to be in the Hall of Fame, but you try to be a tough guy when you play football.
What's Randy telling you? Just be bigger and faster than everybody and jump up and catch them like.
I just remember Randy how
Hey, Jules. Hey, Jules.
he used to call me Edelnut.
Edelnut?
Hey, Edelnut, get my hot tub about 103 and get my Gatorade. That's when we used to have the metal tubs.
Yes.
You know, you have metal tubs and hot tub.
Yes.
He never wanted to go on the regular hot tub. He had to have his own shit with he had to have this, it was like menthol rubbing alcohol in there, fucking salt. And he'd go, Edelnut, go get my towel, my Gatorade, and make that hot tub about 103, 102. Don't fuck it up. This one time.
What a legend.
Yes, sir.
This one time, Randy, it was like the day before Christmas and we had to work. We had a game on Christmas or something, and Randy was talking to his mom, and I just walked by. I was like, hey Randy, tell Mama Moss I said, Merry Christmas. He goes, Edelnut, when I'm talking to my motherfucking mom, you shut the fuck up. I literally went like this. I looked at, and I walked away, make eye contact. I was so scared. I was a rookie. He's like, don't you fucking talk to me when I'm talking to my mom. But he'd always love me up too,
Of course, yeah.
But like you could learn things from him, like how he tracked the ball, like in one-on-ones, he would sit and run, and it looked like he wasn't running, and the ball would come, and we all know that the DBs play hands. So when you throw your hands out there, DBs are going to try to come through.
Yeah.
He would just run, and the ball would come right there, and he'd just boop, and just pop his little hands out the last second, so you could take things from anyone.
Yeah. Speed like that doesn't get coached, it gets respected. When you've lined up across the best, you know instantly who's different. Some matchups stay with you forever.
One of the smartest players I've ever coached, certainly the smartest receiver. He taught me more about receiving and a passing game than by far anybody else. I remember our first meeting when you came in from Oakland, and I've never coached anybody like Randy Moss, and we were talking about single high safety and a running game and all that. And Randy's like, you ain't gonna see any more single high safety, you can forget about that. Like, all right. Yeah, and then it was like, well, we run you on this route, and it was a post, and Randy's like, well, why do I run a post? The guy's standing right there. Well, what do you want to do? Well, let me either take it here or let me take it across him. So we put in, all the different conversions on the deep routes where if they were where the pattern was headed, he had a two-way go to either go over on the pistol routes and all that. And he ran those incredibly well.
So I didn't get to know Randy until he was inducted in the Hall of Fame. And I had one impression of Randy, and then I met him, and it just totally blew the impression that I had of him out of the water, because he was the nicest, most humble, hardworking, great guy that I've ever met. He really is just a wonderful human being. And not only that, he's a great football player. And there's no question about that.
I mean, Randy Moss is one of the most unique, talented players that have ever graced the face of the earth. He's gifted. God blessed him with incredible talent, but he also was a hard worker. He just was not living his career or his life just upon talent. He was a hard worker.
And one of the things that nobody talks about with Randy that you just can't understate is, a team has its own chemistry. It has its own way of coming together. And Randy had an energy that he brought to the team that was just infectious. He came to me in the second year and said, "Hey, Coach, I think we need a little juice here, and what do you think about a Halloween party?" And I said, "Well, look, if I schedule it, first of all, nobody will come." And Randy said, No, I'll take care of it. I'll do the Halloween party, and it'll be great for the team." And I'm like, "All right, I trust you though. I trust you." So he set the whole thing up at a roller rink. Lynn and I went there as pirates. I mean, everybody was dressed up. It was one of the best team building activities we ever had. Those are kind of things you just can't put a price on.
Full pirate outfit with the patch and the hat and the sword.
And a sword.
Full pirate outfit.
On skates.
I love this show.
He was freakishly talented. I mean, we called him freak. In the locker room, we would see highlights and things like that. And I remember seeing highlights of Randy Moss. We already had Chris and, of course, Jake and myself. I remember when we drafted him, like, this isn't going to be fair. He was so much different than everybody.
There are players you prepare for, and then there are players you adjust your pride for. When talent meets confidence, the game stops being fair.
I mean, you see Randy. Even now when I see Randy, I'm amazed. He's in Charlotte, where I am, and he works out and does all that stuff. He's still working out. He worked out his son. We had an opportunity a couple of years ago to work out with each other. He's a freak of nature. He's remarkable, and his name says it all. When you get mossed, right? And he used to moss people. He was for a receiver. Jerry, Randy, T.O. There were guys, Steve. There were guys that when you played by yourself in the backyard, you were mimicking their moves. You were mimicking their catches. Not everybody has been that way, but those guys, including yourself, have been those guys. If you want to play wide receiver, those are the guys you mimic.
To have Randy Moss, one of the all-time great receivers in the game, deserves to be in our Ring of Honor, and we can't wait to honor him and what he's meant to the fans and to our team and our organization.
Yeah, 23 touchdowns. I never had a hamstring problem. Because I'm going to tell you why. Because I was not fast like this guy. 4.25 in the 40.
All he had to do was, catch the ball, and he was able to run around people, jump over people. Strong safety was coming downhill, running at him, and he just ran right around them like he was chasing him from an angle. And he really wasn't. The safety had the angle, he was running straight at him.
Greatness isn't measured by the plays you remember. It's measured by the defenses that never forgot. When legends speak, they're not repeating highlights. They're remembering moments when the game tilted. Some players dominate eras, others redefine them. That's the difference.